Hi, my name is Allison Spillman. I am a school board member representing the entire county of Albemarle. I am your at-large school board representative. I have 5 kids in our public schools, ranging in age from second grade all the way up to a senior in high school. And my kids have varied experiences from being academically gifted and athletic to neurodivergent to having mental health issues to being a proud member of the LGBTQ community. And they were my main reason for running because I wanted to make sure that I could represent them and all the families in Albemarle County. I'm a former business owner and chief operating officer. At one point I had over 150 employees. So I have a lot of experience with managing large organizations and making sure that they run effectively and efficiently. And I think that's really important for the school board, and it's something that I can offer that maybe isn't offered from other school board members. We each bring something to the table, and I think that this is something that I can really bring to the table is budget and finance experience, process improvement, and making sure that our school system is running the most effectively and efficiently so we're getting the maximum amount of resources back into our classroom and to our staff. One thing that I heard repeatedly during the campaign was how disengaged people feel from our school system. And that's something I really want to focus on. We need to work on repairing our relationships between students and families and teachers and staff and central office and the school board, because that's the only way we're going to make progress is if we can all work together. So I'm really passionate about helping to repair those relationships. And I think that we need to be more transparent and more open, have better communication, and have it go both ways so that people don't have a fear of retribution and they're not afraid to speak up if they don't agree with something, because we've got to be willing to take that feedback and learn from it and try to improve ourselves for the benefit of all of our students and families in Albemarle County. I want to make sure that every child can thrive and succeed in our public schools. So that's one of my big priorities, is just making sure that we maintain safe and healthy schools for our kids. Our teachers and our staff are also a really big priority for me. I'm a big proponent of collective bargaining, and that's one of my top priorities, is making sure that we get collective bargaining passed for all of our employees so that they have a seat at the table and they have a voice. And then also just making sure that every kid succeeds, regardless of whether or not they are academically gifted or need to catch up, whether they're on a path to go to college or are in trades or don't know what they want to do. I think that every kid should have the opportunity to succeed in our schools, and we need to give them every chance to do that. It's a big priority for me for our students to feel safe from the second they get on the bus in the morning and walk through our school doors to the second they get off the bus in the afternoon. And what that means is that regardless of ethnicity or gender or zip code or socioeconomic status or how a student identifies or how they dress, that they feel safe and welcome in our schools. That means we are addressing bullying and violence in the schools, that we are making sure that kids feel welcome. It also means that we make sure that our staff and our teachers are trained around those initiatives. I think that our culturally responsive teaching is phenomenal, and I think that getting the micro-credentials for our staff is really important, and that we help encourage them to do that and provide the opportunities to do that, that we focus on professional development and make sure that our teachers and our staff can support our students in the best way possible so that every student does feel safe. It also means that we pay attention to gun violence. It is the #1 killer of kids in the country. And so I'm a big proponent of gun safety. I would like to implement the Be Smart gun safety program. I'm proud to be a Moms Demand Action Gun Sense candidate, and I'm really looking forward to starting those initiatives and making sure that we keep our schools safe from gun violence as well. My biggest hope in being the at-large school board representative is that I can be here for our community, and that people can feel like they can reach out to me and talk to me with hopes and dreams or criticisms, because again, that's how we're going to make progress. And whether or not we agree on everything doesn't matter, because really I'm here for you, and I'm here to fight for our kids and to make sure that our school system succeeds and that we are one of the best school systems in the state. And so my biggest hope is that I can be that school board representative that represents the whole county, and that people feel like they can come to me and know that I'm fighting for their kids.